Hey guys, so I do have a first car here in the UK. I think it was in 2010, so it was a long time ago. And then I sold the car. So my first car was Ford's Fiesta Mark III. It was a good car, but I was learning to drive then, so it was very difficult to have to get rid of it because it doesn't have any power steering, so it's very difficult to steer. And yeah, basically it's an old car, as you know. So, you know, all the comfort that you normally get in today's car, it doesn't have that, which is a shame because it was such like a really classic, nice looking car, and I really like it. But now I am buying again, like maybe a first car, because it's now 2021. Yeah, 2021. And we are going out for car shopping today, looking at a first car. So I am looking at a really small car, which is in petrol, and I am looking at 3-door small car because I'm quite petite, I'm small. So it's easy to park, easy to drive, low tax and all that kind of stuff. So Nicola will be coming today, and we will be bringing our existing car now. So we will be having two. So I am looking around, looking for a small car. I am eyeing on a Fiat 500 car. Two of my favorites actually, Fiat 500 and a Mini. But I thought I really wanted a small car, so I think Fiat 500 would be a way forward for me. So I'm going out today looking for one, and hopefully I can get one today. I will show you and I will explain to you, like if you want to buy a car here in the UK, what do you need to do, where to look, how much price range you will be expecting to pay, etc., because they are really quite cheap. So yes, come and join. I will take you all with me today. We're here, guys. Hey, look, let's go. That's not the car, but we are here. It's like a dealership. Yeah, come on, let's go. Lots of big cars here.
Oh, really good.
Right, so we are looking for Fiat 500. Very excited.
Wow, yeah.
Come on, look. There it is. Ooh.
Oh, Mommy, what do you think?
Yeah.
It's a bit rusty.
Got a few scratches, yes.
See up there, around there.
This one here.
All over it.
Yeah.
There's a little corrosion there. And then on the rear as well. Excuse me.
You can bring it forward if you want.
Yeah, thank you. Corrosion on the tailgate as well.
Oh, right there.
Yes, look.
Go inside.
Yeah, we can.
There you are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like instead, the stick, instead of like there, it's like in front of you.
That's okay, that's very manageable.
But the inside looks okay. It's just the outside.
Yeah.
It is small. That's what we wanted
Ooh,
anyway.
no.
Oh, it's just the seat there because it's leather. It's got a bit of a ripped.
Some corrosion down there in the soles.
Yeah. Is that a bad sign? So we are. This is a second-hand car that we are looking. And this is the Fiat 500 that I was on about. But this one, I think it's what, 2009 registered? Or 2008, so it is quite old. There's actually more cars in here. But they're not as small as I want. This one is quite small. Yeah, that one's quite small. Yeah. But I do fancy a Fiat 500 car. So that's what we are aiming. Unfortunately, we cannot test drive it because there's a lot of cars in front of it. We're gonna have to move all the cars. Will is just checking everything. What's wrong with that tire? Low pressure?
Doesn't it look a bit low to you?
Yeah, low pressure. Tire looks low pressure to me. That is low pressure, isn't it? No scratching, look.
It's got preheater. Oh yeah. Preheater. No. It's not going anywhere, is it? Alright, cool. Let's go.
It's a no then. Yeah, we've seen like the tires are not the same. This one is much nicer. It's got full of air. The other ones is really low pressure.
No, it's not that. It's that. I mean that is a problem as well. But usually when somebody's mixing the brand, it's because they couldn't afford to maintain it. So.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, guys, that would be a no for now. And like Will said earlier, we might be looking at minis as well, Mini Cooper. But we don't need to get that car. There's just a lot of things going on that is not good in that car. And it's already got like 9 owners, so not a good sign. Got a car? Wow! Who gave you the car? Look! Can you show them your car? It's an Audi car.
At least Lucas got a car.
Yes. Hey guys, okay, so we are on the road again. I'm going to a different to look at another Fiat 500. But yeah, Will had a conversation with the dealer and he said we don't want the car because
okay, there's a lot of corrosion in the bodywork. Rust. There's a lot of rust. One of the tyre pressures is low, which I understand because, you know, if it's at the dealer it's going to stand, so, you know, it didn't top it up. But that's a little bit concerning. When I tried to start it, it didn't start. That is very concerning because the battery's flat. But I mean, you can put in your battery and you can probably charge it up if there's no problem with the battery. But that's not a good look if you're a car dealer, for your car to not even start. Like, how can we test it if it doesn't start? And the final thing that I mentioned to the guy was, yeah, I also noticed that on the back it's got 2 mismatched tyres, and that indicates to me that the previous owner did not take care of it, because why would you put mismatched tyres? It means they're replacing them one at a time instead of in pairs. They should really be replaced in pairs, and that makes you wonder about, okay, so what condition are the brakes in? You know, do they have decent brake pads? Or, I didn't really even have a look at the brake pads, but it's probably a good thing. So anyway, in general, okay, it's a cheap car, but I think this car, for all of its faults, was a lot cheaper and in a lot better condition. So
he must have been very surprised when you said all of these things to him, because he might have been like, how come he knows so much about
I don't know, people think they know stuff, and it's, as a dealer, I'm sure people tell you things all the time and you're like, well, that's not true. But it doesn't really matter. If I didn't like the car, I didn't like the car. So
yeah, well, we are going to see another Fiat 500 today, which is in color red. It's about the same price, so we are heading there now.
Massive sign.
Oh gosh. The car! The red one.
As well, there's lots.
Oh, there's a lot of Fiat 500 cars. It looks like a scrapyard, guys.
I'm pretty sure someone's living here as well. There's a
We'll
caravan.
We'll get murdered here or something. Maybe he lives in the caravan.
Yeah, maybe he does.
How much is this? 2,999. 71.
Well, that's not worth it. This is expensive.
Yeah. The brown one's nice.
Oh,
3,000.
wow.
But this is the one. Here's your car, look.
I don't think that's the one, because that's like £3,000.
Oh, is it not this one? But it was like this. It's definitely a red one.
There's a red one over there.
There's a lot of Fiat 500. Mini Cooper. A lot of minis. This mini one is cheap. 1.7.
October 21 MOT runs out. That's coming up. That's this month, isn't it?
Yeah. The other mini on the back. And there's one here as well.
Lots of minis here.
This is the car, guys. Another mismatched tires according to Will. But this is the red car that I was on about. We're just getting the key now so we can look inside. It is quite small. Very small. It's okay, Daddy's not gonna go anywhere. Zoom, zoom. Guys, so we like this car. This is the car. And look. And some on the roof as well. So basically, the dealer was saying that he knows someone that can do the body, that can fix this for about 80 pounds.
It's okay.
It's small. It's very small.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Although the Kia is like very similar on the inside, I think. It's about the same price. Did you ask if we can test drive it?
Yeah, he said we can test drive it.
Yeah.
Maybe you prefer to drive this one.
We're test driving it! I prefer this one, the red one, to be honest.
Okay.
That was just go down there, go to that roundabout. Just like whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
See you tomorrow.
Literally.
Bye, car. Just bought a car. I've got the invoice. We bought the car and that was the car. Okay, so we've just purchased a car. Fiat 500 and we paid about 2,500, which is really cheap in that kind of car. Yeah, so here in the UK it's quite common that when you buy your first car, or even like, you know, when you buy a car, it's quite common that you will get second-hand cars. Unless you've really got lots of money to buy a brand new car. But even that, even with people that's got lots of money, they will still like get a second-hand car, but like decent second-hand car, because most of the cars here are really like they're really well looked after. Like, you know, it's a law, it's mandatory that you're gonna have it like service.
You have annual inspection.
Yeah.
For all of the safety components and things, so you can be reasonably sure that if it has this annual inspection certificate, we call it MOT certificate, then it's going to be in pretty good condition. But the other thing that he said, because it's due to run out in December, is they will test it again and they will apply a new certificate if it passes and rectify anything if it doesn't. So
Yeah,
I think
which
that's
is good.
yeah, that's a pretty good deal.